asked them to come on the podcast, Josh and his wife Charlene, who's also a therapist, and share their story, talk about addiction, addiction recovery, partner betrayal, intimacy, and then the program that they started in 2020 for those struggling with sex addiction who maybe residential treatment didn't work or somebody couldn't go because they can't leave home for that long. We will get into that as well, which I think is awesome for you guys to be able to talk about, because for couples who are at the beginning stages, that can provide a lot of hope to know that after all of this, the relationship does flourish and can be a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, in the beginning it took a little bit of acclimation, the first 5 years, I would say. But I think we trust our ability to work through things, and a lot of that has come from work that we've had to do in recovery, having to do therapy ourselves, and then learning how to be in a partnership is at least for me was is and still is.
I think we can start with what sex addiction is, what it's not. And a lot of times my experience has been that a lot of men, I mostly work with men. They'll come in and they're not really sure if they're addicts, if they're not addicts, and there's a lot of generational, cultural components of all guys watch porn, or all guys go to strip joints for happy hours after work, and debunking that stuff and recognizing what is the impact that it's having in the relationship and on the individual. I think when we start educating them on addiction more as an intimacy disorder and trying to reduce some of that shame of whatever they're watching and doing, they tend to relate to that, right? Because it's like, we're not just talking about the present, but we're talking about intimacy issues that they've had with mom, with dad, with girlfriends, with the first wife, the second wife. And it's like, okay, the addiction piece is just a mask for all of that other stuff.